In rural Wisconsin during the late 1800s and early 1900s, grave robbing was not entirely unheard of. Some locals would dig up recently buried bodies either to sell them for medical research or out of morbid curiosity. These tales circulated in farming communities and became part of the darker folklore of the region. For a young and impressionable Ed Gein, growing up surrounded by such rumors and whispered stories may have provided a disturbing model for what would later become his own fixation. Gein is remembered for robbing graves and using human remains to create furniture, clothing, and macabre household objects. While his crimes shocked the nation, the practice of disturbing graves wasn't unprecedented in his area. Accounts suggest that others before him had tampered with burial sites, normalizing, at least in a twisted sense, the idea that the dead could be exhumed and desecrated without consequence. In that context, Gein's actions were extreme, but not entirely without local precedent. The link between community whispers of grave robbing and Gein's later acts highlights how environment can shape crime. By the time he began raiding cemeteries in the 1940s and 1950s, he may have viewed it less as an unimaginable crime and more as a grotesque extension of stories he had heard all his life. While Gein took it to horrific extremes, the fact that grave robbing had been part of the culture around him gives his crimes a chilling sense of continuity rather than pure invention.